Good morning and happy Friday. Today is the 6th of August and it is my weighing day, so I'm popping on to let you know what I weigh. So this week has been really good, really good all round. So it's obviously the start of August and I set out some August goals, and so far I'm doing really well at sticking to them. So every day I have been on track. I'll just show you in my little sort of calendar that I made. So as you can see, a little orange heart represents that I've stuck to 1,300. This is a planned off day. However, I've just found out that the party that I'm going to has had to be rescheduled. So I think what I'm going to do is just try and stick to calories over the weekend too. And then moving on to my workouts. Sunday was a massive hike at the lakes, burned a ton of calories. Monday I had off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I went to the gym. I actually filled this in by accident, but I do plan on going to the gym later. So my August goal is to work out 4 times a week, and I've already worked out 5. Well, if I do today's. So in terms of everything, going really well. So in terms of the food, I have been eating a lot more sort of like bread style items this week. If you are a regular on my channel and you watch my what I eat in a day videos, you might be going, what are you doing, girl? Like, this is not what you normally eat. I've had carbs with every single meal this week. So for my breakfast I've been having things like avocado on toast. I had peanut butter and jam on like a Warburton's English muffin and just things like that. And then for dinners I've been having, I literally had a chicken burger every night this week with a salad, and that was a conscious decision to do that, because at the start of the month I kind of thought to myself, okay, I do really want to be low carb, but I do naturally crave carbs like more than anything within food. Like bread is probably the thing that I'd choose to eat over most other foods, and I'd done a pretty good job over the last 6 months of really cutting down on bread and stuff, but I do always crave it and I do restrict it quite a lot. So like, I don't know, I just feel like with weight loss, you know, it is just down to calories in, calories out. Obviously I have my lipedema, which is a complete exception to the rule, but all the other fat on my body should theoretically still work with calories in, calories out. You know, whether I'm burning them off or it's a deficit of what I'm eating, it should work regardless of where them calories come from. It should work. So I just kind of thought, okay, well, I'm not counting my macros just as a sort of way to take a step back without completely going off the rails. I thought, you know, what can you do to be proactive without completely sort of letting yourself go crazy? And that just seemed like the best thing to do for me right now, because obviously with the diagnosis and just life, I was just finding it too difficult. So stripped it right back to the basics of calories, and I have a calorie goal of 1,300, which is low. I know it's low. However, I don't know, it's the only way that I seem to really lose weight. But anyway, I'll get into calories in another video. And I thought, okay, I'm just gonna stick to this goal. I'm gonna stick to it religiously. I'm gonna work out and eat the carbs, eat any sort of carbs that I'm craving. So rather than saving my, you know, one slice of avocado on toast for Saturday morning, if I want it every morning, I can have it every morning. And I did. I listened to that. So I was really skeptical of what my weigh-in was going to be. I didn't weigh in at all prior to today, because I didn't want to I just wanted to just let the week be and then see the result of it. And to be totally honest, yesterday I really felt like I was gonna gain, even though I'd tracked every single day, I've worked out most days and gone harder at the gym as well. I really just felt like I'm gonna gain from eating all this bread. However, I weighed in this morning at 13 stone, 13.6, which I'm super chuffed with, and it is a loss of 3 pounds in weight, 0.8% of body fat and 0.5 of BMI, which brings me to an overall loss of 2 stone 1 pound, 8.4% of my body fat and 5.6 of my BMI. I'm so chuffed with that, guys, because I just didn't really feel like it was gonna work, and it really has. And I think I can do this if I, you know, including the foods that I really love into my diet in a structured way. It seems really simple, and you know, I kind of feel like facepalm moment, but I don't know, I just think that's probably the better way to go for me. I don't want to eat like white bread every meal and stuff like that. My principle and my morals and things that I've said all along, I still adhere to them. You know, I didn't just like BS all that stuff. I do still really want to eat really healthy and balanced, and I don't particularly feel like I've eaten balanced this week. I think that I have stuck to my calorie goals, but I think I could do that in a much more nutritious way. So it's not me saying, oh, I'm gonna, you know, go get a Warburton's toasty and sit and have that all day long. It's not that. It's just, I think something has clicked this week with being able to allow myself to have certain things, and it's not gonna jeopardize my weight loss. And I think I really needed to have that sort of enlightenment. Another thing that has really helped this week is my little fitness buddy Laura. She's on YouTube as Fat to Fit. I'll link her channel below. She's got some really great videos. And we've just been really encouraging each other to kind of stay on track, and when I've needed that little boost of motivation to make sure I go to the gym, she's been there to do that. So thank you so much, Laura. I do really feel like part of my success is owed to you this week, so thank you for that. And yeah, if you haven't, get yourself a little fitness buddy. It really helps, even if it's just to have a good moan or just to sort of like maybe get a bit of advice. I've had lots of people on Instagram and YouTube who have been super supportive, but I've not had anything like this, and I think it's just a really great thing just to have somebody to be able to sort of like truly say how you feel and just be like, you know, because weight loss is hard, and there's certain elements of it that is totally shit sometimes. Like, it's so unfair, and there's a whole side to weight loss. There's a whole sort of mental side to it that it's just so tough. And every single day when you're on a weight loss journey, it's a battle. It really is a battle, and a lot of the time you're having to dig really deep, having to find willpower, especially when you live in a household with other people, because there's so many outside influences that affect you, and you make I saw something crazy like hundreds of thousands of decisions about food a day. Like, you don't necessarily consciously, you're not aware of them, but subconsciously it's going off, and it's really easy sometimes to just sometimes kind of trick yourself, or not trick yourself, what's the right word, just subconsciously get into habits and routines with certain things. And sometimes like it's nice just to say to somebody, this is how I feel, and have somebody back you up, or have somebody say, not that I don't have support elsewhere, but it's just nice. So thanks, Laura. And going forward into next week, I definitely want to do a meal plan this weekend to try and like structure things a bit better. I'm definitely going to start including, continue to include carbohydrates every day, because I think I owe that as well to my performances in the gym. I've been able to go work out for longer and enjoy it more, which is that's the thing. That's the main reason I go to the gym, is because the feeling it gives me. I don't count my gym calories. I don't know whether I should or I shouldn't, but personally I don't. And there's been a couple of workouts that I've done this week where I've burned over 500 calories, so that's really good, because it's certainly a couple hundred more than I could do before. But most importantly, it's showing that my fitness is increasing, and I managed to climb 50 floors at the gym on the stepper, which is good. So yeah, really chuffed with myself this week. Really hoping that over the weekend I can stick to it, because it's the weekends that seem to get me, and I don't know why, because they're just another day really, aren't they? It's not any different to Monday or Tuesday. It's just Saturday and Sunday. But I think society makes us think like the weekend is the time where you can go wild, and it's acceptable to go and drink loads and eat loads, even if it's not like a special occasion. Don't know what it is, but the weekend comes around and it just suddenly seems a little bit harder. But I'm going to try and change that narrative and try and get into the routine of being on track on a weekend. And I'm sure once I do start being on track on a weekend, I'll see the results come in, and that'll be just more encouragement to do so. But yeah, super chuffed. 3 pounds down, that's great. And back into the 13s as well, which I'm really pleased with. I think I'm back to my weight I was a couple of weeks ago. I know it was 13 point something. So that's really good. I'm back to that point. Let's see now if I can just go forward. It'd be nice to have a consecutive loss throughout the whole of August. And I think next week as well, what I might do is some body comparison shots, because I haven't done any in quite a while. Maybe the only ones I've done is the clothes try on thing, where a couple of weeks ago I tried on some clothes and they didn't fit at the start of the journey. So maybe I will take some before, some pictures, and put them as comparison, because I do have some from right back at the start of the year. So I'll do that on next Friday, and we can see if my body's changing much. I feel like there's been a massive change, but it's nice to sort of like have a look and see. But yeah, so that's it. 3 pound down, super chuffed. If you have weighed in this week, please let me know how you're getting on in the comments. If you're not already, do go and follow me over on Instagram, because when I'm not uploading videos, I'm usually uploading something to there. So if you want to keep up to date with me day to day, that's the best way to do so. My new YouTube upload schedule for the commencing week is over in the about section. And if you haven't subscribed already, there's a little round me somewhere on this screen, and if you click that and click subscribe, you can make sure that you can keep up to date with my videos. But thank you so much for watching today. I hope you all have had a super fab week. If not, don't worry, don't sweat it. Next week's a new week for improvement and smashing your goals. But always remember to stay happy, healthy and well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.